But next at home park, it was Charlton, also vying for promotion. Mariner and Rafferty were by now one of football's top double acts. They led the goal-scoring charts, and everybody appreciated their duets and solo performances.
The two of them, the partnership is the best. I mean, in my 26 years at Argyle, I haven't seen a better partnership of two strikers than those two. I think they were absolutely superb, and the crowd loved them.
One thing I remember about then, and I stood in the Denport end then, and used to chant and cheer with everybody else, and was actually the chant for Rafferty. King Billy, 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 Billy Rafferty. I can't remember too much from Mariner, to be honest. I mean, until I wrap my brains and say, well, didn't we chant for Mariner? I mean, we loved Mariner.
I would say Paul was more forceful. He had that little edge with him. He had that extra bit of strength and power.
I can remember him sort of his chest out and his head up and good headers. And Rafferty was the chap who would score the goals. A bit like when we had Tynan later on, you know, you thought, Rafferty's going to score here.
He just seemed such a classy player, didn't he? And he was one of those predators, but at the same time he was a predator who had real ability, real class. He wasn't simply a sort of 6-yard box goal hanger. Nothing wrong with those, by the way, but he wasn't one of those. He, you know, was great in the air, had a wonderful left foot, as I recall. But the key thing, surely, about those boys was that they complemented each other perfectly. They really worked together very well as a team, with Mariner battering defences and Rafferty sort of sneaking in and just slotting a lot of the goals in.
You always had that feeling that no matter what the other team were going to do, that Argyle were always capable of scoring one goal more.
You could be sort of up against it, but you knew you were always in with a shout. And you used to say strikers come in pairs, and they were great. They were a great pair. They were a real handful. They were both quite big, very mobile. Bill had he had a terrific body on him, and he was strong. He would climb. He was brave. And Paul was, at times a different class. He had a few tricks up his sleeve for getting, he used to roll himself, get him, drop his shoulder and away. And he's a very strong player. And so was Bill.
I know the club's, been crying out for years for somebody who's going to score over 20 goals. Well, we had two there who scored 20 goals.
In fact, Billy hit the post with a late penalty that would have beaten Charlton, but nothing could take the shine off that brilliant strike partnership.